Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Vindhya Vasudevan with matrix number 01 DDT 22F1044 along with Yogeshwari and Purnasri are going to present about DFS 40203 case study ethical hacking. So let's get into it. So as you can see here, this is the given question. The given task is to demonstrate a successful man-in-the-middle attack on the business network and provide a report detailing the steps we have taken, the tools we have used, and also the vulnerabilities we have exploited. So we have to use Kali Linux, Windows Server, and also Metasploitable 2 to demonstrate the technique. And also we have to include the recommendations for how the business can better secure their network to prevent.
Hello everyone, my name is Purnasri Kamala Tamilarasan and my metric card number is 01DDT22F1157. So today I'm going to explain about man in the middle attack using Kali Linux and Metasploit. So first I'm going to run our Metasploitable 2 machines. So I have logged in with my MSF admin uh, ID and password. So now I'm going to click if config to find out my Metasploitable IP address. So now we can see here our Metasploitable IP address is 192.168.180.5. So now I'm going to open my Kali Linux and log in into my Kali Linux. So once I open my Kali Linux, I'm going to run the EtherCap app. So this one is the authentication. We need to put our Kali Linux password to run the EtherCap. So here I'm going to click the right icon to start the sniffing process. Okay, once we see our IP address here, so now I'm going to click here in the host list and search for the Metasploitable 2's IP address, which is 192.168.180.5. So I'm going to click that and add to target 1. So here we can see host 192.168.180.5 added to target 1. So now I'm going to click Wireshark and run Wireshark to capture other IP address on the same network. So here I'm going to click the Ethernet 0 and start the capturing. Okay, here we can see the list of the uh, IP address that capture from Ethernet 0. So we are going back to our Kali Linux um, and going back into our EtherCap. So here I'm going to click ARP poisoning and here I'm going to click OK. So now here we can see ARP poisoning victim group 1. The IP here is our Metasploit's IP 192.168.180.5. So now once I added to ARP poisoning, here I'm going to click the three dots here and click the view option to analyze the traffic. Here I'm going to click the connections. So now here we can see the connections between our host, um, our Meta IP address, which is 192.168.180.5. So now we are going to check if there is any poisoning between these. When we click view information, we can see the connection details. So now I'm going to check if there is any connection or poisoning between our Kali Linux and Metasploit. So now for check the poisoning status, here I'm going to click in the three dots again and click plugins and click manage plugins. So here we can see the command for check if the poison is success. So now I'm going to click this and activate this. So here we can see that it's checking the poison plugin and checking the poison status. So here we can see the poisoning process is successful. So it means the man in the middle attack is successfully executed. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I'm Yogisri Balakrishnan and metric number 01DD32121067. So now I'm going to continue with MITM attack using Kali Linux on the Windows server. So let's see the step first. First of all, open to the Windows server and then search for the command prompt here. And then type ipconfig to see the IP address of the Windows server. So now you can see the IP address of the Windows server here. After that, open to the Kali Linux and then search for the attack app and open to it and then put the password here, which is Kali, and then just click to the authenticate. So now you can click to the right button here to start the attack app. After that, click to the search button to scan the host. So now you can see the IP address there, and then just select one and the right click, add to target one. So now it will display the statement below. You can see here. After that, search for the Wireshark on the Kali Linux and open to it. And then click to the arrow here, which is ETH0. At the same time, click back to the attack app and then click to the world button here and then choose ARP poisoning and then click to the OK to start the MITM attack. So now you can see the Wireshark here. After that, go back to the Windows server again and then click to the Firefox. Now search the metasploitable IP address on the Windows server, which is 192.168.56102, and then click enter. So you will be direct to this page and then click to the DVWA and then log into the page using username and then password. So finally successful login to the page. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Alright, so let's discuss on the ways on how to prevent future man-in-the-middle attacks. Okay, so the first way is implement network segmentation. So we have to divide network into segments to isolate sensitive data from public areas. This limits the exposure to potential man-in-the-middle attacks. Alright, so what is network segmentation? Network segmentation is also known as network partitioning or network isolation is the best practice of dividing a computer network into multiple subnetworks in order to improve performance and security. Alright, so the one of the example of network segmentation is firewall segmentation, where firewalls are an alternative way to enforce segmentation. Firewalls are deployed inside the network to create internal zones that partition functional areas from one another. So that is one of the example of network segmentation. Alright, so the second one is using strong encryption. Employ strong encryption protocols like WPA3 for Wi-Fi networks and SSL/TLS for web communications. Encryption helps protect data in transit from eavesdropping. So what is SSL/TLS? It stands for Secure Sockets Layer and Transport Layer Security. It is a protocol or communication rule that allows computer systems to talk to each other on the internet safely. So one of the benefits of using strong encryption is protects confidentiality. Strong encryption ensures the unauthorized individuals cannot access or understand the content of encrypted data. So this will also prevent from man-in-the-middle attacks to occur. So the third one is secure Wi-Fi networks. Use strong and unique passwords for your Wi-Fi network. So this will ensure that no users can guess easily about the passwords to connect to your own Wi-Fi. So the second one is employ WPA3 or WPA2 enterprise for Wi-Fi security. Avoid using WEP, which is easily cracked. And the third one is consider hidden SSIDs to make it harder for attackers to find your network. So this will also prevent from the man-in-the-middle attack to occur. The fourth one is regular software updates. Keep all network equipment and devices up to date with the latest security patches and firmware updates to address vulnerabilities. So this will ensure that no users can easily hack into your software and also continue their man-in-the-middle attacks. Also, regularly backing up your software will also create a strong wall to avoid easy access by other users. Okay, so the last one is strong authentication. Enforce strong and multi-factor authentication for network access. This adds an extra layer of security by requiring something the user knows and something they have. So one of the example for strong authentication is firewall. Firewall will create a strong barrier from other unnecessary users to access into your software. That's all from us for now. Thank you.